This is Crypto Basics by Kryptonites. Kryptonites is a team of young crypto enthusiasts who envision bridging the crypto divide so that everyone may be a part of this big change. Crypto Basics is a podcast series with the founder of Kryptonites, Dr. Kant Miriala, who is also a crypto guru, and I am Divya Swami, your host.
Hi, Divya.
Hi, Dr. Kant.
Yes.
So, what I wanted to ask you today, and what even our listeners want to know, is that we don't worry so much about banks being robbed whenever we go and deposit a check or we make any transactions with our bank. But when it comes to Bitcoin exchanges, when it comes to cryptocurrency, the recurring question and the recurring fear that people have is, what if there's a huge hack? So the probability of hacking cryptocurrencies, do you think it is higher than the probability of a bank being robbed?
I have no idea about that, about the answer, but that's an interesting question. Let's dig into that a little bit, right? And by the way, I love the question, Divya. That's a good analogy. I love analogies. So we all know that, bank robberies, so many of them, right? Over time, that some of them are legendary.
We
In
have
fact,
movies.
there were movies, right? Great
Yeah.
Train Robbery was a very famous movie, for example. Absolutely, they're movies. So a lot of movies are made around bank heists and how they plan it, how they get into it, get out, make the money, and all of that. Yeah, there's a lot of drama and storytelling around robbing banks. It's very exciting for some reason. So the question is, yeah, if you take a cumulative sum of total bank robberies over time and then compare them with crypto robberies, probably the bank robberies would outnumber the crypto robberies that have happened. That doesn't in any way reduce the amount of attention that a crypto robbery gets, right? Today, if a bank gets robbed and a crypto exchange gets robbed, who do you think gets more attention? The crypto exchange. It's boring to see. I mean, we have seen bank robberies for donkey's years, right? So we're not excited by it. But crypto exchange hacked? Oh my God, that is big news. Right. So yeah, when you really think about it, if somebody could sneak up and hold a gun to somebody who has a password and have them transfer funds, and of course that's why they put in so many restrictions and so nobody can really withdraw large amounts of money without checking a lot of identity checks and where the money is going. So government has really tightened a lot of screws to prevent money from being stolen. And moreover, there's not a lot of money sitting in the banks anyway. So you break into a bank and you find there's nothing in the vault because all the money is virtual already. It's all sitting on the computers. What the heck are you going to rob? So it's really a transfer of, you can only hold a gun to somebody and have them transfer some money into an account. And if it's an offshore account, there are n number of constraints. So you can't easily transfer $1 million to an offshore account at a switch of a button or a touch of a button. So in other words, what I'm saying is a lot of government interference is a bad word, strong word. Involvement. So the government got involved and regulations came in to reduce the risk of physical money in banks. Fortunately or unfortunately, something similar is going to happen to cryptos as well, right? So I see that 2 or 3 things will happen. Similar to banks, I mean, I'm sure banks were much more easily robbable, if that's a word, 50 or 100 years ago than it is today, because I'm sure security was low and all the money was in one locker, and probably it was a simple lock to be picked, right? So what happened? Bank technologies improved and evolved over time. Regulations improved and evolved over time. So together, banks are perhaps far more safe, quote unquote, today than they were 50 years ago, 100 years ago. That is the part that I'm drawing an analogy. I'm saying that is exactly what I envision happening to the crypto banks, the crypto exchanges, the crypto wallets, is the technology is going to evolve and the regulations are going to evolve. And of course, the inverse is also true. The crypto thieves will also evolve.
This reminds me of an analogy I was taught as a student of psychology, where more people are paranoid about taking a flight because they're scared that their plane would crash than going by the road when, statistically, the road accidents that take place clearly outnumber accidents that take place in the air. So I think it's a very similar thing happening here. The paranoia around cryptocurrencies is largely because we knew and we do not know what course they would take in the future.
That's a brilliant
Yeah.
question, and that's a brilliant story. It'll be fun. Maybe you and the team can do a bit of research and compare those two. If you had money in a bank versus money in a crypto exchange, which one is more safe? I don't know the answer to that, but that was a great question anyways.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Khan.
One.
Thank you for listening. If you like our podcast, please do subscribe to us, like us, and share us. If you have any comments, leave them below in the comment section. And don't forget to rate us on the different portals that we host ourselves. It would help us grow and bring new content to you.
Awesome. Thank you, listeners. Like she said, rate us, ask us questions, and share us. Thank you very much.